Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going with something a little bit different. It is going to be just a live game. I'm going to be playing a game in Seasons, and we are going to be using Olympic Lyon. I decided to do this. I've been just sitting here playing a few games of Seasons tonight. You can see my record back there was 19-4-5 or something like that. Oh, let's go back into it. I just backed completely out. Apologies. But I wanted to talk a bit 19-3-5 there, you can see. So I've played a few games of this and I've been really enjoying it actually, I've got to say. So I'm going to carry on, see if we can get a win and get ourselves... Are we up the division yet or not? Yeah, this game could be a promotion slot, so we'll see how we do. We're going to use Lyon. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about FIFA 16 in general, Seasons, My Player Career Mode and Pro Clubs, because I'm not really someone who plays Pro Clubs, but I do enjoy this, which is head-to-head Seasons. And I also would like to enjoy My Player, but I don't. Now, the problem I have with, you know, FIFA 16 is I don't think Seasons or Pro Clubs or My Player Career Mode is going to have any difference. It's just going to be the same game that we've had, or the same game mode that we have this year, which is a shame. You know, I haven't heard anything about head-to-head Seasons, which is what I'm playing now, or co-op Seasons for that matter, which is literally the co-op equivalent. We are playing Roma today, which is a little bit annoying because they've got a good team as well. They are playing Totti though, which is surprising. But, you know, I haven't heard any news about Pro Clubs or about My Player Career Mode. Now, this game mode in particular, there's not a lot they can do with it because you literally just pick a team, you play an online game, you go from Division 10 to Division 1, and that's literally how this game mode works. You know, it's very simple, and I think the idea of head-to-head Seasons is good, and for me, I actually really enjoy it. The game's a lot slower. It feels a lot more fun than your Ultimate Team online experience, for me anyway. That's just personal opinion. I know, you know, that is a very unpopular opinion. A lot of people prefer Ultimate Team. It's a lot more arcadey and such. But I am much more preferer of, you know, the actual online gameplay. For me, I prefer this. But, you know, there's benefits to Ultimate Team and stuff. That's not the point. That's just a really long-winded explanation, but I'm really worried about like the future of Pro Clubs and My Player Career Mode, and especially My Player. Like, it's something that kind of, obviously as a Career Mode YouTuber, I did a My Player series last year, and oh my god, this guy's just burning pace here with iTurb. You know, as a Career Mode YouTuber, I would like to do a My Player series next year, but we haven't heard anything to do with it. Now, it makes me wonder, like, have EA just done a few of these improvements into Career Mode because the change Career Mode movement and they felt like they had to? That's kind of what I've been thinking, is they've only implemented a few new changes because they feel bad now, because they've said, like, can we have some of this stuff in a list, and, you know, they can't just ignore it, surely, because that would just be, it would be pretty disrespectful in my opinion if they were to ignore it. And luckily they have added a few things in, and don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for that, but it's worrying that My Player hasn't been improved, and, you know, that's kind of a subject for a different video. This isn't Career Mode, obviously. But yeah, it's worrying, and Pro Clubs is even more worrying because we haven't heard anything. Like, at least with Career Mode, we've heard stuff about the, you know, the main Career Mode and just not the My Player yet. I mean, I don't think we'll hear anything about it because I just don't think the game mode's any different. You know, I think that's the reason they haven't mentioned it, is because it's just the same. And the same with Pro Clubs, really. I mean, a lot of people call for a lot of improvements in clubs. Now, I'm not really a clubs person. I don't particularly play Pro Clubs. I just don't like using one player, and that's part of the reason I just got bored of the My Player series that I did. You know, I prefer playing as a full team, because then if I make a mistake, it's my fault. And, you know, Pro Clubs especially, when you're playing with friends, it can just be a very aggravating. You can start getting annoyed at each other because people play FIFA in different ways, and it doesn't always communicate well when you're playing with a team of 2 or 3 friends, however you play clubs. And I just feel bad, like, you know, I feel bad for the people who play clubs, and I know people like d.shifty, and I think Toebjizzle as well plays a lot of Pro Clubs, and, you know, there's nothing different for them guys. You know, I think Shifty is mainly just a clubs player. You know, he's part of the, is he part of the Sidemen? I think he is part of the Sidemen. You know, he's part of their kind of like group, if you will, and he, I think he deals with a lot of their merchandise in the store. But, you know, nevertheless, people like that who mainly play Pro Clubs, you know, that's their favourite game mode in FIFA, it sucks for them, because buying FIFA 16 is just going to be the same game but with different kits and, you know, obviously all the gameplay features they bring in. But I don't know, that kind of sucks for me, and I don't know, I feel like they're not really trying hard enough with them game modes, and because, you know, change Career Mode, they felt, look, we have to improve Career Mode, and we can't leave it like it is now that we've asked for you know, stuff to be improved and stuff. But I feel, you know, and this as well is annoying because I know this game mode no one cares about. Like, this video will probably do very badly, partly because it's seasons and partly because of the length of the video. But you know, I don't know. It's annoying because, you know, some people do just play seasons as their only online game mode. And to be honest, like, I honestly prefer it to Ultimate Team. You know, you don't have to spend money on the game. You just get to pick a team and just play a game of football against another person, and it's nice because it's online and it's not career mode and stuff. And you get like match day updates as well, so the overalls change on like a weekly basis and stuff. But you know, I don't know. It's weird. Let me know your guys' opinions on like whether or not these game modes should be improved. I mean, this, I don't know what they could do with head-to-head, but I would like them to add in like a latency indicator. That's something that I find to be annoying. You know, you don't get to see what the connection of your match is going to be. It just finds you a match, as you saw at the start of this video, and you get put into the game. And I'm sorry if you can hear my fan, by the way. I'm going to be sitting here for like 20 minutes doing this video, so I didn't want to not have the fan on because it'd be blinking hot, or bloody hot, should I say. But yeah, so yeah, tonight I've been playing a lot of this actually, and it got me thinking. I was just playing it and I was like, you know what, there's not going to be any changes in this game mode next year, is there? And it's going to be the same for clubs, the same for co-op seasons. And it's a shame because career mode and Ultimate Team aren't the only two game modes in FIFA, and there are a lot of people who don't play either career mode or Ultimate Team. They play just seasons or just clubs, and you know, them game modes probably aren't going to get anything changed, and it's just kind of a bit of a shame, you know, that EA don't focus on that. And I can understand why, because it's not, you know, it doesn't make them money and it's not really that popular. But yeah, I mean, there's 6,000 people playing on the seasons tab, you know, whether that be, I think it's a combined figure of co-op seasons and seasons, so probably like 2,000 people maybe playing seasons, because I know it's not that popular. But yeah, I don't know, it would be nice to see just a few new features in each one. And yeah, I just thought I'd kind of vent a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm moaning. Like, I honestly appreciate what EA have done with career mode this year, and I'm really looking forward to starting my FIFA 16 career mode and with the new features added in. I do feel a lot of them will get boring, you know. I think like the player training will probably become one of them things where it'll be like FIFA 14 GTN, Global Transfer Network. It's not going to work very well, and it will get boring after a while, and you'll just end up resorting to just letting players grow by themselves. I don't know. It's a worry for me, because obviously as a content creator I'm going to be making videos on career mode all year long, and I want it to be entertaining. And yeah, so we'll see, guys. I'm trying not to be too much of a down. I don't want to start criticising EA too much, because you know, it's a bit of a shame that nothing else has been announced. I mean, obviously we're not at the game yet, and from what people have said from the beta or beta, depending what part of the world you live in and what you call it, in this country it's called a beta, although I've always called it a beta. You know, I don't know why. I don't have the beta, but from what people have said, there's not. Holy shit, that is a fucking worldie. Let me have a sip of tea, guys. That was incredible. That's probably why he's using Totti, and I honestly don't want to lose. I just won 2 games in a row on this, and now I'm recording, I'm probably going to lose, which is just about right, really. But yeah, you know, I don't know. We'll see. I'm really excited for FIFA 16, by the way. Really excited just to get the career mode started. Not too sure if I'll even be playing Ultimate Team next year. I'm honestly just contemplating not playing the game mode, because I don't have the money to play it, and that's why I like playing this, because you don't have to buy packs. And that's what sucks with Ultimate Team for me, is I don't like just not buying packs, because otherwise the game just drags. Like, I don't know if you guys have tried it, where you just start the year on Ultimate Team and you don't actually buy any packs, and you just feel like you have to spend money because it's so goddamn boring. So I'm probably going to be playing a lot of seasons next year, and a lot of career mode, obviously. And on that note, I will be putting out a vote in a couple of weeks, probably. I'll probably let you guys decide what team I do in FIFA 16. There'll be probably 5, 6, maybe 7 teams in that vote. And don't you dare start lagging, please, bruh. I'll tell you one of the teams that might be in there, or most likely will be in there. One of them teams that's going to be in there, guys, will be Crystal Palace. So that is a spoiler, I guess. That is one of the teams you will get to vote on, and there will be some others as well. I might tell you guys near the time. I haven't honestly decided the full list. I haven't even worked it out. I've just kind of got an idea in my head of some of the teams. I've got 3 BPL teams, I think, that I want to do, Crystal Palace being one of them. It'll probably just be BPL. I don't honestly know. Yeah, obviously we've got the Bundesliga licensing, but yeah, and I am pre-ordering the game. I think I'll pre-order it next week. Money's tight at the moment, so you know I am going to be getting the game on release day, guys. That shouldn't be a problem now. I've worked it out and I should be able to afford it. I originally didn't think I was actually going to get it on release day, but we should have it on release day, and that should be cool. And also the demo, guys, that is coming out I think in a couple of weeks. If I'm not mistaken, I think it comes out around the 10th of September. So that's only like literally 2 weeks away. 2 and a bit weeks away, which is interesting. I don't know if that will be the release date of it, but yeah, we need to try and win this game. Really do not want to get a loss, and not too sure what day this video will be uploaded either, so it could be uploaded on like Tuesday or something. And as I'm recording this, it is actually Thursday night. It is actually 25 to 11 right now, so it's a bit of a late recording session today. Don't usually record this late, but what are you going to do? And oh my god, this lag is starting to piss me off now. I literally just trust it, guys. As soon as I start recording, we get a bit of lag. I start losing. You know, it's a curse. It happens all the time with live stuff. If you guys want to see more of these, let me know. I'm not going to label them with like numbers and stuff to go in between the episodes, because I don't know if I'll do many of these before FIFA 16. But in FIFA 16, I would like to bring live sessions back, and that is a decent goal there by Fekir. I want to bring live sessions back. I used to do quite a few of them back in FIFA 14. You know, I did probably about 6 or 7 of them, where I just sit down and play a game of Seasons or a game of Ultimate Team and just talk to you guys. A bit like Ruin Randomer, which is what Nepenthes does, or has started doing again, and it's one of my favourite series. I like just treating it like a live stream where I just sit here and play a game of FIFA for you guys, and it gives me a chance just to talk, and it's a bit like an old school commentary, which is, you know, what I like listening to. Like, I remember back in Call of Duty days, someone would sit down for 10 minutes and just pick a topic and talk about it, and I like doing that. And you know, that's the reason I do these sorts of videos, because I just get to talk about a certain topic, and usually I wouldn't get to do that because obviously I talk about Career Mode, which is fine. But as you know, today, if you guys want to know what I've been up to, I've actually made a quadruple upload for this weekend. So the weekend starting on the 22nd on Saturday, there will be 4 uploads of Fiorentina Career Mode this weekend again. You guys have had that, I think, for the last 2 or 3 weekends in a row. I've done 4 episodes of Career Mode, whether it's been, you know, PSG in one of them slots or just all Fiorentina. You guys have been treated a bunch recently, and the reason for that is just because partly I want to, you know, treat you guys. I want to show my dedication and how much I love making videos by making more, and also because FIFA 16 is widely approaching, and I don't want to have to upload a FIFA 15 video on the day of release or something because I haven't finished my series. So yeah, that series is going well though. You guys, I think, will enjoy the next few episodes. We're doing quite well in that series. I'm quite impressed with the progress. Go on, Lacazette. Oh, son. By the way, Lyon, guys, are a fantastic team to use. You may be wondering why am I using Lyon? Because they're a 4-star team. I use a lot of 4-star teams in what am I even on about? I use a lot of 4-star teams because you don't come up against teams like Real Madrid. You know, using a 4-star team, I've never come up against Real Madrid or Barcelona, and for me, that makes it more fun. Like, you know, you use a team like your Arsenal, you're going to come up against Real Madrid like 90% of the time, just because of the way the matchmaking works. But use a 4-star team, it doesn't do that. And I know Roma aren't 4-star, they're 4.5, but you basically cannot come up against a 5-star team, I don't think, which is awesome. And that was supposed to be a fake shot. Whoopsie. But yeah, I kind of lost what I wanted to talk about now. If you want to check out my second channel, by the way, little cheeky plug. Have been uploading a little bit to that recently, so I guess that's something to note. This is always the problem with these sorts of videos, because they are quite long. You know, this video will probably be about 18 minutes or something like that. And I find the problem with that is I just end up getting lost for words near to the end of it. But let's try and get on the attack here. Fekir into Lacazette. Go on, Lacazette. Oh, go on, Lacazette. Get that back. Go on, Lacazette. Go on, son. The lag is real. Lacazette. No, you dick. Oh, no, that was awful. And I got a itchy nose. Oh, damn it. Didn't want to do that either. Let's try and play that back into the play. Tolisso. Didn't Tolisso have a bronze card last year? Or bronze card this year, even a bronze team of the season? How is he a 73 rated now? That is ridiculous. Dude's a bit of a tank. And by the way, Lyon seem to be a really nice team to do a career mode with. They have got some awesome players. They've got Fekir, they've obviously got Lacazette, they've got Grenier, they've got Umtiti. Lopez is a half decent co-hero, Bedimo. You know, they've got a ridiculous team. I can understand why people do career modes with early on. And what the fuck am I doing? Oh, what a save from Lopez. Jesus, this game is getting tight. I wouldn't mind a draw here. I don't know if I feel like I've actually deserved the win. But yeah. And apologies if this isn't synced 100%. I don't record like in the Elgato software. I actually record with Audacity, so this has to be synced up manually. But the advantage of that is you may get like a millisecond of desync, but the audio quality will be a lot better than it would be through the game capture, and that is a positive. But let's get that down to, and then lift that over. No. Over to Lacazette. Ah, too far. I literally just tapped that as well. Go on, son. No. Grenier. That's decent. What was that, Lacazette? Oh, it nearly worked as well. I don't know what I was doing there with Lacazette, but it almost came off. This game's got a little bit laggy towards the end. I don't know why. It's not my connection, for a change. And, yeah, oh, Jesus Christ, that was awful. Let's have that up to Lacazette. Go on. Get your head on that, son. Oh, Rose, that was... Oh, shit. Look at that play. Grenier. Go on, son. Go on, son. Be a legend. No! De Sanctis, decent save there by the ancient goalkeeper, should I say. He's getting on a bit, isn't he? How old is De Sanctis these days? 34 or something like that? Probably just offended him now. If he ever watches this video, which is unlikely, then sorry, bruh. It's kind of weird to think, like, people like De Sanctis, you would consider them to be granddads, but they're not. They're probably under 40 years old, you know? It's weird, football, like how you consider, like, 35 to be literally like a granddad, when in all honesty, they're, like, just middle-aged, I guess. Not even that, really. It's crazy. Football's weird, you know. I think about it. People like, you know, Schweinsteiger. You're thinking, shit, like Schweinsteiger's like 30 something. You know, he's an absolute granddad. But at the end of the day, he's not. And even people like David Beckham, who I think Beckham's only about 37 or something like that, maybe 38 at the most. And you think of him as really old just because, you know, he's retired and stuff. And when you think of retiring, you think of like 60, 65. But that's kind of a random brainwave there. But I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments about, you know, FIFA 16 and stuff. I just personally am a little bit disappointed at the fact that, you know, there's not going to be a hell of a lot of difference in FIFA 16, which kind of sucks. You know, these game modes deserve the love, but they're not going to get it, you know, and that kind of sucks. They might get it, but it's unlikely. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Hope you have enjoyed something a little bit different. Thought I'd bring maybe a few videos every so often of some online gameplay, because I do appreciate the fact that I don't do any online stuff, so this gives you guys a chance to kind of see me more, or not see me because there's no face cam, but to kind of just hear my opinions, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. And for some reason, I don't even think that draw registered. We didn't lose, did we? What? Did we lose that game? I'm really confused. Did we lose? I think we just lost. I honestly thought we'd draw that game. What the hell? I have to look back at that when I go to edit it. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, if we can smash over 5 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you haven't already, go and subscribe to the channel for daily FIFA content. And I'll speak to you guys in the next video very soon.